Hi Pisces, welcome to your April 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Pisces. This will not resonate with every Pisces that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Pisces, I highly suggest checking out your other signs of different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Pisces. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Pisces and cross watchers that energy is fluid. This simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Pisces, let's get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy as always. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right, so let's see what's happening for my Pisces in the month of April in love and romance. And with this reading, Pisces, I am tuning into an energy that's in or around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. Whether you are single or if you're taken, whether you're together with this person or apart from this person. Let's go ahead and see whose energy is coming through for my Pisces and why they're coming through for you guys in your April reading. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, Pisces. Strictly sexual. Okay, and those two S's are standing out very strongly. I forget who else had an S in their reading that stood out to me. Could have been... No, I don't know. But this is the connection is passionate but not enduring. I wonder if someone's kind of getting bored with the connection here. If Pisces, they kind of sense you're getting bored or whatever, right? Like, it's been fun. The chemistry has been strong. The sexual attraction between the two of you is on point, but like, is it enough? And someone's wondering if this is only sexual, if this is ever going to gravitate towards a commitment or a romantic situation, or is someone kind of viewing me as just a good time? I feel like, I don't know, maybe the bedroom situation has gotten a little routine. Someone may not have the endurance that is kind of keeping this going, or even endurance enough in bed for my Pisceans. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards about this. I'm kind of curious about this situation here, Pisces. Maybe someone's trying to put it off like a front, like it's just that. Let's see what they feel or think about you right now in regards to this situation here. I mean, you guys have bomb sex with this person, and if you haven't, there's strong sexual attraction to one another. There's definitely been sexual messages, nudes being exchanged. Someone takes really fire pictures on Instagram, okay? But what else is there to this? Tell me more. What is this person thinking about Pisces right now? There we go. I keep thinking about when I first saw you. Okay, Pisces, yeah. This person reminisces about the first time you walked through that door, when they laid eyes on you, at that club, at that bar, at that party, you know, in a social situation I'm kind of feeling. Maybe it was an event, a concert, whatever, right? They still think about the moment they saw you and that powerful attraction, that need to have you, that desire to have you. It was instant. And the letter I is sticking out for me, first, middle, last initial, or someone's like nickname or name can end with an I. But yeah, Pisces, they, again, like I feel you already know this, you sense this, you're Pisces, you sense everything. But that's the problem, like what more is there? You guys want depth. You guys like complexity. You like people who are willing to dive deeper than just, you know, superficial type of conversations or relationships. And maybe that's why there's a sense of someone kind of getting bored with this. But there's another side to this situation, whether it's you or the other person, that is still all in, wanting to see you next, waiting to see you next, seeing what you'll wear. Very strong sacral chakra energy is kind of being enlightened right now. And someone always carries a lighter with them in their pocket. Kind of looks like a black lighter, but it could be anything, honestly. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, or someone with strong fire in their chart. But I think Pisces, like, they do make you feel like you're all that. They definitely, like, give you a lot of compliments, but it's still, I don't know, there's still a question here if this is all there is to it. And maybe that's what you guys are kind of trying to figure out right now in this situation. So let's see what the tarot has to say. With the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to how this is all going to unfold? What are they really hoping for? And what are they afraid is going to happen? Yeah, the card, you saw that card kind of flip-flop. That's how you feel this person is. They flip-flop. You know, 1 second they're all in. I got to see you. Can I come over? You know, yada, yada. And then the next day, it's like you don't hear from them, or they're just not replying, or they're like, they come off that energy like they don't want to talk. Fine. You know? But then they come back again. It's the flip-flop energy, I think, Pisces, that drives you kind of crazy. And the cards are being kind of silent, too. I wonder if this person's, like, fighting something here. Fighting an urge. Fighting their feeling. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, first I'm going to get all the cards out, and then I'll show them to you, of course. Oh, dear. Yeah. I'll tell you in a second. Tell me more. Interesting. A lot of fire. It's like they want to keep you to themselves, but again, don't want to commit. Sorry, Pisces, the lighting was a little weird there. You saw it was shady, but maybe that has a whole meaning in itself. You kind of view this person as shady, or maybe that's how they think you're reacting right now due to their inconsistency. Yeah, all right. Okay, Pisces, so bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. Pisces energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Pisces, or someone with Pisces in their big three, Pisces, Venus. Doesn't have to be the case. People like just to hear the astrological correlation with the cards. Yeah, you know, Pisces, you feel like you've been left hanging with this person. You know, it's just stuck. Stagnant energy. And I feel, Pisces, this moment of pause is giving you a lot to reflect. Especially if it's like recently around your birthday, they didn't say happy birthday. They didn't do anything for that. They went kind of silent. I think that was part of their game and their strategy to make it look like they aren't coming off as needy or clingy or whatever, but it kind of turned you off there. And now it's putting you in the situation of, is this going to improve? And is there something I'm not seeing? And with this Hanged Man, I think that you've been kind of distancing yourself from this. You've been pulling away, and they're kind of wondering where you went. Because before you've decided to kind of go in isolation or to, you know, separate yourself so you can look at this in a different light, you know, you texted, you called, you interacted, you were cordial, you flirted, right? I'm even seeing someone who like loves to like toss their hair back, like run their hand through their hair in a very flirtatious type of way. You or them, doesn't matter. But yeah, I think Pisces, you're kind of seeing the situation now as it always was. And maybe you were kind of carried away with how attractive they are. I can see that here, and they view you as just as hot, okay? You know, they may be very physically attractive. They have some sort of confidence, some sort of charm, but you're kind of seeing there's not much more depth to that. And so this like hanged man in the background is kind of really putting things in perspective for you, especially if they did go silent on you. They did, didn't do much for you as far as like, I almost feel like this person like flaked on you. You were supposed to hang out, you were supposed to go out, and then they made up some BS excuse as to why they couldn't. And it's kind of just putting you in this moment of pause for a second. Like you're hitting the pause button just to make sure you got it all correctly. And they've noticed. You see, like, if you have to pause it, go ahead. But like this woman's kind of laying, looks like she's meditating, doing her own thing, while someone else is like watching over her. They're kind of realizing or trying to figure out why you went silent. And I think it's because you're just not impressed anymore. Someone could have really nice long legs, or someone could be pretty tall for their height, above average type of thing. And they love your legs, or vice versa, right? But they're taking notice, Pisces, of your recent absence or of you pulling away. I don't think they're liking it. I didn't think they would expect you to kind of just like withdraw like that. And maybe you're coming to a conclusion that this is just strictly sexual, when they're kind of hoping you'll still stick around regardless. Let's see. How they feel about you is the Queen of Wands. Aries energy. Yeah, they think you're really sexy. They think you're really hot. You're really attractive. Just when you walk in the room, eyes start to go to you. People want to get to know you. You may be well known for how attractive you are. And again, if you don't feel like you're that attractive, know this person thinks you as being everything, their exact type, let's just say. And even if it's not so much physical, it's just the energy you carry of confidence, of seduction, of, knowing that you have it and putting it out there and not letting people see your insecurities at all. I feel like a lot of you do love your body, whether that was a journey you kind of had to get there, or you always did like your body and you know how to use it, you know how to show it off a little bit, what to wear to get people to look, And again, it's not out of this need of, I need all this attention, but why not celebrate yourself? Why not feel good about yourself? And that's the exact energy that caught their eye on you, Pisces. And that attraction is still the same. The sexual attraction, the desire, the passion is still very much heated, right? And I feel like when they saw you, they knew they had to have you. They had to get your number. They had to get your information. They had to get your Instagram, Facebook, whatever, right? They knew you'd be good in bed. They had a gut feeling about it. And for some who have been physical with this person, you proved them right. But again, like, there's just this feeling that it's not enough. You hear that from other people, maybe. You're sexy, you're cute, you're hot, you're attractive. But, it takes someone special or someone to really intrigue you for you to want to stay and develop and grow into it. Someone could have used to be a dancer or dances now. And I'm also seeing someone that wears contacts, maybe color contacts too. What they think about you is judgment in reverse. So this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, also Scorpio energy for me as a reader. Yeah, I think they know that they're on your shit list right now, Pisces, in some way, especially if you guys have pulled back. Due to their inconsistency, you kind of gave them a taste of their own medicine. And now they kind of realize that they've messed up in some way, that you're not looking to, reach out to them. They know you're kind of waiting on them in some way, for some of you, not all. But that, honestly, maybe that they kind of do just view this as having a good time for now. I don't think they're in the mind of looking for a relationship, looking for a romantic story to write about in a novel later. I don't think that's in their mind and in their energy. And I think that in some way, Pisces, they may be avoiding contacting you because they don't want to get into that conversation. I'm just being honest here with the feelings I'm getting for some of you. But judgment in reverse, if that's not so much the case, it could be they know that you are not thinking well of them right now, that you are maybe kind of starting to see their true colors, and that you're not looking them in a favorable manner at all. And if there is no further purpose to this, it's kind of a question here for one or both of you. I kind of want to clarify judgment in reverse. Tell me more about this judgment in reverse energy for Pisces and how they think about Pisces and this connection with Pisces. The sun. The sun's coming out twice, Pisces. Strong Leo energy. They're in denial. It didn't hit me until now. I mean, fully like this, but with the sun in the upright twice, with judgment in reverse, I don't know. They're just trying to not fall for you. They're trying to not get all those good energies, those good vibes, catch feelings. Because I think they want to play this role of being non-committal, of being the player, the playette, of, you know, having anyone that they want, not being stuck to someone, but it's stuck differently with you. Bottom of the deck, the Magician card. Gemini energy, Virgo energy. But there's another side to them that is just uncontrollable, that wants you, that when you guys go for too long, not talking, not texting, there's an urge in them that wants to manifest and start this up again. But they want it their way, Pisces. That's something to think about and consider here. Whether they're ready to face the feelings, whether they're ready to acknowledge it, or, you know, it's just deny, deny, deny. It's all about their situation here and their role in this. And maybe some of you kind of find this person to be a little cocky, a little self-centered. Maybe you guys met in the summertime, June, July, August months. But yeah, I feel, Pisces, now that you kind of are pulling away or haven't engaged as much, they're trying to get you and loop you back into this based on the experiences you have. And even so, I gotta say too, that if you have children with this person, they use them as an excuse to get back in contact with you over and over again. It's not for everyone. But what they like the most about you, Pisces, is the sun. So yeah, Pisces, whether they like it or not, you are something that has impacted them in a positive way. They love being around you. They love, like, when you guys are out in public, and because of your attraction and their vanity, they like to show off. They like to show you off. They definitely showed your picture to their friends and bragged about you, bragged about getting you. There's something about your smile that they really like. Someone has really nice teeth, or, you know, someone I'm getting a retainer that you may wear at night to kind of, you know, realign or whatever. They do have a lot of fun with you. And I think, Pisces, like, to some extent, like, it's been fun too. Like, yeah, you've had good times with them. You had good dates. You've, you know, been out with them and it's been a good time. But again, like, I think your soul craves for more. And you're not someone to stay in a situation that is draining you, that isn't fulfilling you. You always go out to seek your own happiness and look for situations and people that bring positive feelings, uplifting experiences. And, you know, I think, Pisces, you're kind of illuminated to this fact of what all this person can give. And there's something about Mardi Gras I'm kind of picking up on really randomly. Could be a message for someone out there. Seeing a lot of, like, party beads and stuff. But you are a good time, and they are happy when they're around you, when they're with you. You're not very dramatic. You don't like to cause a scene, cause a commotion, and you're definitely the one to give them their independence when they want it. It doesn't bother you, and that feels somewhat liberating and freeing for them. But how much longer are you going to wait? I think that's the question that is kind of coming up for you guys. Now, what they don't like about you, Pisces, is the Two of Wands, Aries energy. A couple different feelings I'm getting from this card. So for some of you, like, again, you're not waiting around for their validation, for their approval. You know, I think that you realize there's other options out there, quite frankly, other fish in the sea. Not trying to be chummy, but you know, there's other options, other people that are interested in you. And they know that. They know you're a hot commodity. They know that there's people on the wait list that are trying to get into Pisces life. And that, honestly, I don't want to say it like rudely, but they're kind of replaceable here. They know that, or they're afraid of that, because there are so many people who are drawn to you physically and personality wise. You light up the room. You know, you're either very extroverted, or even if not, you're still kind of bring life into social situations. You're very funny. People find you to be hilarious. Now, others of you, if it's not so much that, you know, you can attract anyone, with this Two of Wands here, is that you have been showing that you're not thinking of them. Even if you are, you're not showing them that. Maybe you've been on other dates. And if they watch your social media, they notice it, they saw it. But that you will go on to the next, fine. Some of them may view you as a little bit impulsive too. I don't know, I just heard like a wild card for some reason. But, you know, why put restrictions on you when they're not willing to offer anything? That's not really fair, right? And maybe they're kind of realizing they can't restrict you. They can't have it their way too, right? Maybe Pisces are kind of starting to realize they can't have their cake and eat it too with you. That type of energy here. Because you'll do what you want to do. And, you know, if they want to work with you, if they want to be with you, great. Get on my team, get on my page. But if not, I'll be off to else. I'll be doing other things. Yeah, and like, they have a lot of struggle with, you know, again, I feel it's because of the denial here with the Judgment in reverse and the Sun. But they have a lot of issues even coming to terms or acknowledging or communicating what they want in this with you, or even how they really feel about you. I just saw like a thigh grab. Like someone likes to put their hand on the thigh and then squeeze it. What they like the most about this connection here, Pisces, is the Ten of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Not the greatest card to have in this position. You know that you guys have held it together thus far. You know, maybe you guys have known each other for the past 10 months. Again, summertime is kind of coming through here very strongly. And, you know, that it's been holding together, that they've been able to keep you, hold on to you, make this work. But are you overworking, Pisces? Are you overworking for this person? Are you accommodating too much for this person where it's becoming an issue in your life, with your career, with, you know, your energy? Simply just energy. Is it draining you? Is it putting too much on you? I also get with this, someone's carrying a little bit of extra weight, which they find is sexy. Curves, muscle, whatever, right? Someone has a little bit of extra. And they love that, okay? Especially those with the thick thighs, okay? But yeah, Pisces, with this Ten of Wands, they've seen that you were willing to hang on to this before, even when they got away with being shady or got away with canceling it out. They are holding hopes that this is going to work because it's worked for this long. Someone likes to wear ripped jeans too, or like denim cutoff shorts. And again, the sex is amazing. For those of you that resonates with. You guys try different positions, different things, different rooms. What they don't like about the connection is the High Priestess. Interesting. Pisces energy, Cancer energy for me as a reader. this is part of that denial I was picking up on, that there's still a lure, a pull in this, an energetic bond between the two of you. They daydream of you. They catch themselves doing that and they don't want to. It almost feels that way. Or maybe recently they've had a dream of you and it's kind of freaked them out. There's some pull to you that they just don't understand. You know, it's interesting that we have the Magician and the High Priestess here. This is another form of divine masculine, divine feminine energies. Because kind of similar to the Emperor and the Empress, but this is more of like the subtle ways, you know, of how you lure each other in, of how you attract each other, of, you know, playing tit for tat for one another. I don't feel like you guys have had that upfront conversation of what we are, what is going to lead to this, but almost in like the subtle ways of, you know, how you guys hold each other when it's like a room full of people, but you pull aside to go hook up in another room, or the way they kind of subtly whisper something in your ear, the way you know how to attract them back in, by posting certain thirst traps on social media, or just knowing how you can reel them in. It's like that subtle way that you guys kind of play with each other in that aspect. And it's really bothering them that it so far has been working. Almost as if Pisces, with this Magician High Priestess combo, like I'm hearing the song by Howlin' Wolf and Nina Simone, I put a spell on you and now you're mine. Almost kind of like that. And they just don't want to be, they don't want to admit it, they don't want to accept it, but they can't help it. Feelings are being stirred. And it started from passion, it started from strong sexual attraction, but it's growing more and more. Highest hopes is the 8 of Wands. Sagittarius energy, more fire energy. Yeah, that, you know, you guys could pick up where it left off, especially if the Hangman in the background, you kind of pulled back, you've gone silent, you haven't engaged, that you guys will get going again. They'll send that text message, they'll send that DM, and that you guys will have plans next weekend to hang out, to get together, to stay the night. And I feel for someone, like maybe you aren't super far away from each other, but you're like an hour and a couple hours, you definitely have to drive through traffic to get there and it's annoying. But that someone's willing to take the trip to come see you, or vice versa, right? But yeah, that this can kind of keep on going. Expanding, they secretly hope so, but don't want you to know it. And I don't even think they're conscious of that themselves. I hope I'm making sense, but it's kind of like I'm picking up on this energy of them trying to just fight these desires and feelings and making it grow more than it already has. They're trying to kind of like, you know, when weeds kind of get out of control, they're trying to like take damage control, but it's just continuing to grow. I hope that makes sense. And they're hoping it will continue to happen with you. They may even invite you on some like weekend trip somewhere. And the last time someone saw the other person, they could have been wearing a white tank top. But deepest fears is the Fool card. So Aries energy, Aquarius energy. So for some of you, it's kind of obvious with this Hangman and Judgment in reverse, you're over it. They're afraid you're over it. They're afraid you're on to the next. They're afraid that you are just leaving it all behind and moving towards other opportunities, other people, other situations, and you could give 2 Fs, okay? Like deuces type of thing. And they're afraid they're not going to get you back. They can't convince you to stay. They can't convince you to, you know, keep this going. You're looking for the new. Others of you with this Fool card, you know, that saying of like foolishly in love. I just feel that strongly with the Sun twice, with the 2 of Wands, with the High Priestess, the Magician and the High Priestess. It's like this uncontrollable desire, and that, you know, they fell for their own game, or they played their own game incorrectly. And where they were trying to be nonchalant, they were trying not to care, they were trying to push away, they end up wanting this now more than ever. Interesting. Well, okay, Pisces, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen, what they're likely to do, what's likely to unfold between the two of you. Is anything going to grow out of this, or is it strictly sexual the way they are trying so hard for it to be? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of the situation. And I'm also going to pull oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection, what else you need to know about the situation so you can have a better understanding of it all. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Pisces, I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way and has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Pisces, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Pisces.